Respectfully Disagree podcast, episode 110 for me. We doing a special episode, man. Real quick, got Cuz in the building with us today. Grip.
What's up with it?
What's going on? So we doing this special edition. So we got I Respectfully Disagree as well as We Outside for real, for real.
Yeah.
So you done been on a couple episodes with me already, man.
For
You
sure.
done already chopped it up. And this episode is gonna be about you, man. Like I said, we support the homies. So we diving straight in, dog. We outside for real, dog. That's the podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's talk about it.
Man, it's just like I said, a bunch of my partners, man, just kept coming up to me, talking about the stuff we be talking about on the book, like what you were saying, some stuff I be posting on Snap, then just, conversations we be having in general with each other when we see each other. So they like, man, you need to do a podcast. I'm like, nah, man, what I'm gonna do a podcast about? So I just started thinking, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, forget it. And I just named it We Outside for real, because, everybody I mess with, they either like rapping or got some kind of little business going on. And then, me, I got the dogs and stuff, so.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that
Felt
too.
like everything was outside, so I'm like, and they got different meanings for We Outside, but like I told them, mine is for like people that's grinding, striving for better, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So man, like I said, it's a dope thing. I've shouted you out several times here on the podcast.
I appreciate that too, for sure.
And that's why I said it's one of them things where, like you just alluded to, because I was the same way myself. People kept saying, man, you need to do a podcast. But you just kind of brush it off. But then once you finally take that first step to do it, you realize, like, oh man, this ain't nothing. Then you start falling in love with it. So I'm telling you, man, the more you pump out, the more you keep doing, the more you're going to enjoy it. And the whole purpose, even for mine, is what we doing right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Anybody got anything going on, hit me up. We gonna talk about it, because I honestly feel like with social media and stuff today, everybody can blow up.
Yeah, it ain't like how it used to be. People don't realize that it was hard back in the day to, get rap record deals, anything like that. Like, you ain't had the internet when we was growing up, bro.
At all.
You had no internet, you get on the computer at school.
That was it. That was it. Swear it was.
You know what I'm saying? You got access to get it across the world from your crib.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, once we get past this mindset of, I can't help you because you might get ahead of me.
Man. Right. It ain't even about that. I remember when I came to you about it, you was like, cuz, anything I could help you with, you know what I'm saying, go ahead. I was like, man, I was thinking about it. But you remember I told you, I was like, well, I don't want you to feel like I'm biting off you.
Not at all, man. Not at all. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, that's where everything is going now anyway. Think about all the athletes that's starting to do podcasts and all that stuff.
Watching them too.
That's just where everybody's at. And to me, it's more entertaining. Like, you hear it straight from the horse's mouth. You ain't got to go through ESPN and all that. Plus, you never know. Some people may have a similar story to yours, and it might motivate you to do what it is that you're trying to do and keep going with that. So it's like, nah, I'm never going to hold nobody back. If you need something, let me know what's going on. Because honestly, we're going to talk about this too, because you do photography.
Yeah, I got into it. I'm new to it, but I'm messing with it, you know what I'm saying? I like it. Honestly, like I said, I ain't ashamed to say it now because I'm good, but I needed to get out the streets, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't ashamed of where I came from. I ain't saying it was right, but I was in the streets, so I was like, man, I gotta do something. I gotta get away from this. Like I said, I done talked on your podcast before. Anything I've been through, I ain't ashamed of. I've been in prison and stuff like that. So I'm like, I'm better. I'm trying to better myself right now. Got kids and stuff. I'm like, can't do that no more.
That's what it's about, bro. That's what it's about.
First I started with the dogs. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, y'all follow me on IG, Kentucky 5 Bullies, 5 spelled FYE. You know what I'm saying? And I always been in the dogs, but like one of my partners, dude named Quan from Hickman, man. I went by his house one day, man. A dog came out, man. I ain't seen no dog look like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, what kind of dog is that? He's like, it's a micro bully. I'm like, what is that? Like, it look like a pit. He like, yeah, this ain't no pit. Pit costs $500. This costs like $5,000.
Oh, God.
I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna pay nothing like that for no dog. Then I ain't gonna lie, I just got to researching it and shit, and I'm seeing what people paying for these and Frenchies and stuff, man. So I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie, you know, I'm gonna keep it real. I got into it because I seen some money, but then after I got into it, it's like I done got attached to the dogs now, so it ain't even.
You got a passion for
it ain't even about the money no more. I know it's gonna come, you feel me, because I got nice dogs, but it ain't even about the money no more, because I done been to shows. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't made your whole mindset.
Bro, I ain't made a penny off my dogs yet. You know, shout out to my kennel partners, P and Drama. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Drama somewhat, I'm gonna get into that, but he's somewhat the reason why, you know what I'm saying, my little photography shit kind of, you know what I'm saying, like I got a little buzz down my way. But anyways, like I was saying, man, I got into the dogs and shit, and it ain't even about the money no more. And actually, I just did my first breeding the first of this month, and that's what I'm up here for now.
Okay.
In the morning, I gotta meet one of my partners that I'm breeding my female to. I'm getting the semen, taking it back to get my dog pregnant, because, you know, these dogs, you don't let them hit.
So, see, look, that's what I was waiting on. I wasn't gonna cut you off because it's like, I don't know anything about dogs.
Yeah, you know how you used to, back in the day, used to see a dog get tied up naturally. Nah, these dogs too little. You know what I'm saying? They like designer dogs, bro. That's what they call them, exotics and designer dogs, but they micro bullies. But you don't do that with them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get them pulled, get the semen, and then you either get a TCI or a surgical.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, a TCI is I don't want to mess it up what it really is. I think it's like a trans surgical, they call it. Something like that, but they put this thing in them and it go straight to their cervix. You feel me?
Oh, wow.
They put the semen straight to their cervix. Then the surgical is you gotta cut on them and open them up and put it in there, but you're going straight in there, so you know she's gonna get pregnant. I mean, it sounds.
So what is it? Like what, an artificial insemination type thing?
Basically something like that. You feel me?
So that's what I'm saying, because like even when I've mentioned it here on the podcast a few times, but it's like when I tell people, it's like I don't know what kind of dogs they are for real. So I'm like, here, y'all go look at Instagram because I don't know, because like you said, it's like when you see it, you like, I ain't never seen that.
And a micro bully is a bully that's 12 inches or shorter. You feel me? Then the next size up is pocket. I got a pocket male. I'm breeding him tomorrow too, to my partner female. But pockets are like 13 inches and up. But yeah.
Oh wow. So let me ask you this though then. So that sounds like a lot of work.
Man, look, cause I gotta be at work at 6:30. I gotta get up at 5. Go out there and make sure the dog's straight. And then just the other day, I'm at work. I got cameras in there. You feel me? I'm at work. My camera's going off. I'm like, what the hell? Damn dog loose. They got out the cage. You feel me? I gotta call the crib, wake the kids up. You know, I'm teaching my daughters though. Teaching my daughter, my stepdaughter, how to do this. So, you know what I'm saying? Not only am I teaching them how to do it just for my sake when I'm gone, but I'm teaching them how to do it so when the money comes, they can help me.
That's what I'm saying. That's a family business at that point now. Like,
I'm trying to, I don't know how to whelp yet. My partner finna teach me with my first litter. But once I learn how to whelp, I'm teaching my daughter. That's
what I'm saying. Like, shit, my kids been begging for a dog. Like, I'm terrified. Like, I'm not even gonna sit there and lie. Like, my wife, her dad was a chief of police here in Louisville, and he was K9 unit. Yeah. So they used to German Shepherds and all that type of stuff.
See, these dogs are small.
And I'm sitting there like, my kids is every time they over there, they around dogs and shit. But you know for yourself, you ain't never had no dog. You ain't never seen me with a dog.
Never seen you with an animal.
So it's like, I'm telling them, I'm like, I don't want no parts of that. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, going back to what you're saying, it's like, that's something that you could pass down.
And then my wife terrified of dogs, but now she like, since she been around them, she like, you know, I want one for the crib. I want one for the house. She swears she won't name him Adolf. She just stuck on this. I gotta have a dog. I'm gonna name him Adolf. She a big dog fan. I'm gonna name him Adolf. Like,
oh man. But so let me ask you this though, real quick. What goes into like feeding and all that? Is it just regular dog stuff, or is this like they gotta have different things?
Yeah, like basically every month I gotta how many costs, bro? I'll say we spend like $450 a month at least. That's for the puppy pads, the vitamins, the flicking tea. I mean the flicking tea, the flicking the teeth. tick and flea medicine. Then we gotta give them heart guard every month because you know we in the country, so we wear the mosquitoes is the worst.
Absolutely.
And then
that's right there.
and this go for any dog, not just no micros. Where I live, if you get in Western Kentucky and you got a dog, make sure you take them to go get heart guard. Your dog probably got heartworms and you don't even know it. The mosquitoes bite them. The right mosquito bites your dog, you can kill it straight up.
Wow.
And you know, not trying to brag about how much these dogs cost, but you know, we got 2 dogs that cost $6,000 a piece. 2 more that cost $4,000. You know what I'm saying? The cheapest dog we got is $3,000.
So you gotta stay on top of it. Like,
you feel me? I can't afford for one of them to die. I mean, stuff happen, but I can't afford for it to happen. Because I'm gonna tell you what I ran into. You know, people don't like to talk about stuff when they go wrong, but I'm gonna talk about it because it went wrong, but it didn't. I pay attention to stuff. So I seen this dude named June Williams. He an MC. He be MCing shows and stuff, big dog shows. But I was gonna go to one of his shows. I seen him post one day on Instagram. He's like, "Look, you gotta have these 3 things." It was clear Pedialyte, green alcohol, and lemon juice. He was like, "This will save your dog from overheat, heat stroke." I'm like, you know, I'm gonna get it just in case. Got it. Stuff ain't never happened to my dog, so I'm gonna keep it real. I'm feeling like ain't nothing like this gonna happen. Summer hit. Well, I ain't gonna even say it's a summer because right now we right after summer. So like May, bro. It's hot out there. But what happened was, I done bred my dog a couple of times, you feel me? So I'm thinking what my male is thinking is when he see more than 2 people that's not from my household, I feel like he think a dog's coming and he finna breed. So my partner come, he got somebody else with him. My dog outside in the pen. All I'm doing is cleaning his cage in the inside and he going right back in. His cage ain't big. You feel me? I got air and heat in the building. My dog's gonna stay outside, but I got a place for him that's outside. So like I said, man, we in here like 5 minutes, Adrian, no longer 5 minutes. I'm like, man, let me get my dog because it's hot out there. Because I go up on the fence, get to my dog, man, he's foaming because I'm like, oh, shit. So my partner, he deal with dogs too, so I grab him. Well, first I open up the thing, I'm seeing if he can walk. Jump out, he fall over. I'm like, fuck, man, my dog about to die. Plus I'm feeling bad because I'm like, it's my fault. Feel me? So I run there, get my partner. He come out. He's like, get some water. We get the water hose. We spray him a little bit. So I'm like, fuck that. Bring him inside. We bring him inside. First thing I think about was the shit dude. I see the dude post. I ain't never did this a day in my life. First thing I did was got a syringe, got the lemon juice, sprayed it in his mouth. Cause that's what that's gonna do is gonna clear the foam up and shit. He gonna spit it up. So that's what he did. He started spitting it up. So shit, I poured some Pedialyte in a bowl. He started drinking and shit.
Oh wow!
Put the alcohol on the bottom of his chest and on his paws because a dog can't sweat. So like how we sweat, we go outside, we get hot and we sweat. They don't do that.
See, I didn't know that either. See, that's crucial because hell, I forgot where it was, but I don't know if you saw it where like farmers whole cattle like drop dead.
Bro, it's so hot out here, bro.
And I was sitting there like, man, I can't even imagine it.
Yeah, but I say my dog like that, man, my partner, bro, and I'm like, oh man, you know, people don't like telling stories like that. They won't tell you nothing like that. They think it's gonna take away. I'm just telling you, like, you know, I just got into it, so I'm new to a whole lot of stuff.
Trials and tribulations.
Yeah, but now I know what to do and what not to do. Now they ain't coming out to the evening. You know what I'm saying? I let them out to pee, come right back in. I let you out when the sun go. This different type of Hey, my partner unit, he from Fulton, he live in a P. We was just talking on the way here. I said, bro, this ain't the type of heat we grew up in.
Not at all.
Nobody said, bro.
Not at all.
I was not outside. We was not in Clinton hooping in this type.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dog, as soon as we get out of school, that's when it's dead heat, and we was going straight to the park. Let it be a summer day. P and them was coming to the crib at 11 o'clock. You trying to go play?
Yeah.
Nah, this ain't the same heat. Not at all.
But yeah, man, the dogs, man, that's what I'm into, that. And then the photography. And, you know, they play hand in hand. Because that's really how I got into the photography. Not trying to jock nobody. I seen this dude with a gimbal. He in there going crazy with it. I'm like, man, taking dope pictures, all that. Because I followed him on his page, so I'm seeing him. So, I asked him about it and shit. He didn't even see what kind of camera I had. He was like, yeah, you got a nice camera. He named the camera. I'm like, damn, dude, all the dude did was glance. But he gave me a couple pointers and shit. And he was like, you know, if you're going to fuck with the photography, this way it said, I see you had dogs. He was like, you ain't even got to get into it with the family shit. Just get into it with the dogs. So, boom, that's what I do. And, you know, I got a couple customers like that. You know, a couple people that I mess with me. But then what really took in place was my dude Drummer. He a party promoter. Shout out to Drummer, man. Y'all follow him on IG. I think his name is Drummer KB. But he my kennel partner also. But he a big club promoter, man, and a party promoter. So he was like, bro, how about you just set up in my parties like they used to do back in the day? You got the printing stuff, just print it out. Cause I got a printer, so I can take the picture. I take the picture and print it out right then. I ain't even got to have my printer plugged up. It's wires.
Hey, that's where it's
so
at.
That's just something I thought about. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, I got into that. Start making decent little bread like that, bro. And then people start seeing me doing it. And then, you know, I mess with people that do music and stuff. So my partner was like, hey, man, shoot my video. I'm like, man, I don't know how to shoot no video. He's like, well, nigga, this is how you learn.
Look, that's what I'm telling you about shit. I'm finna start asking you questions because I'm new to the whole video concept of it.
You know, I don't know everything, but you know, I done did my homework a little bit. What you said, we definitely gonna figure it out.
Definitely.
We definitely gonna figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's gonna open up so many different doors. Like, just thinking about everything that you just said. It's like, even if you like, all right, Friday nights I'm doing the parties, Saturday night we got dog shows and things like that. Boom, boom, boom. And then before you know it, word of mouth is powerful. Like, I'm telling people, like, that's why I say support the homies. Like, I don't care what nobody's doing. You have no idea. Like, people that may follow you that don't know who I am.
Right. Get to follow you just because of mention.
People that know me, it's like, all right, I'm going to go mess with him because of this. My partner, Chris, he was telling me about your podcast. He went watching. We talking about it at the gym the other week.
Yeah, for real.
And I was telling him, he's like, man, did you know the dude that you was interviewing? I was like, nah. I was like, I didn't know who he was. So that's why I was intrigued because he was like, he said he played for what?
He played for Frankfurt.
K-State?
Yeah, K-State.
And that's why I was like, you know, we right there. That's 30 minutes away. And I'm like,
he was just younger than us, so you didn't know about him fully because when he was probably playing football, he was in college.
Okay.
But man, I'm talking about like this.
That's what I said. I was listening. I was like, okay, like, man, this dude was real. He was real, for real. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, that shows you the power of word of mouth.
Yeah.
And it's like, so many different people, like, hey, like my partner Mario, I'm always shouting at him.
Yeah.
I've never seen dude a day in my life.
Damn, for real?
I've never seen
my third.
My third.
I'm gonna go, man, that's what I gotta do. I ain't went listening to none of his stuff, though. But the title made me be like.
Nah, it's dope.
You feel me?
Based off of conversations me and you
and that's what I need, because, like, I'm going to keep it real, bro, with the black community. People don't be acting like that mental health shit is real, bro. Like, people that been through some.
Trust me.
Through some stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And we sit there and bottle it up, not realizing that even holding it in.
That's what you taught.
It's bad on your health. Stress is real.
Yeah,
shit, I got all this. Look, I got you in person now. You said, hey, cuz, your beard turning gray. I got you in person now, man. But nah, like real talk. I met dude through sneaker group. I'm real big into sneakers and stuff. And never seen him a day in my life.
Damn,
and he hit me up. He's like, man, I was thinking about doing a podcast. I told him, like, here, this is what you do. His podcast is dope.
Yeah,
like, I'm not even gonna lie.
For sure.
Not even gonna lie.
It just be, man, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be feeling like I ain't even got enough time in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Like, really, you don't.
Working with my pops, bro. Them the dogs, they like kids. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm trying to teach my kids how to do it. That way I ain't gotta just
y'all go out there and
that much hands on with it. Like, I could trust them to at least feed them. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then the camera shit, bro, it's like, man, damn. Sometimes it feel like, and then like we was talking a while ago, like, a lot of people don't be understanding, like, that editing is real.
It is super real.
Like, that's what you're paying for.
It's super real.
I'm talking about either with pictures, video, any of that.
Trust me. So I was sitting there like, man, I was like, nah. I was like, I'm going Zoom because I don't know what I'm doing over here. For real. But like I said, man, good stuff. And again, we outside for real is the podcast. Right now, Is YouTube? Is it on all streaming?
Nah, man, I gotta get into that. Mine, man, I ain't even did that. Mine just on YouTube right now.
Okay.
But that's what I was gonna ask you for real before I left.
Then before you leave, then we'll talk about it because
putting it on there.
That's how I started. Like everything was just all streaming for me. So now, like I said, I'm the opposite of you. I'm trying this YouTube thing, and sometimes it is frustrating because you know what I'm saying. Like I always told myself, don't pay attention to the view.
Right.
The rest, it will take care of itself. It's just now getting off the ground. It'll take care of itself. But it's like, it's hard not to.
Man, I told you I ran into, I was like, man, I'm about ready to quit for no reason. And then I ain't been able to do a episode because my dogs, like I said, I just bred my dogs, so much come with that. You know what I'm saying? Getting progesterone tests to see the levels because you got to breed them at a certain time. You feel me? It's like a woman, bro. They ovulate like a woman. They real. They like women, bro. They human. They like humans. They ovulate at a certain time. You gotta catch them at a certain time. You feel me?
Oh wow, yeah. Like I said, that's dedication. That's like for real. Like I said, you done drove up here, man. It's like 4-5 hours.
4 hours. I gotta get up 6 in the morning. Meet dude at the vet at 7. Get the dog pulled because we couldn't get an appointment. So they said the earlier the better. So we trying to be the first ones there.
Gotcha.
Get the dog pulled, go back to the crib. My appointment at 1:30. So, you know, the vet gonna chill the semen and stuff. So I got an appointment for a surgical on my female at 1:30. Gotta go home, go right back at 3 with my male. My dude gonna meet me with his female at my vet. We breeding in.
So it's a business, Dom. And like I said, at the end of the day, it'll take care of itself. You putting in the work.
For sure. That's what they always, you know what I'm saying? That's what I always seen though with this dog shit. Well, at least that's what I'm seeing and reading and seeing on these lives. Like I said, at first I got into it for the money. I seen some bread. I'm like, you know, it's legit. Boom. I'm finna take this route. I always mess with dogs. Then, like I said, I got into it and then it's like, I don't even care about the bread. I know this gonna come.
It's a love for
it,
right?
Like my little kids now, you feel me?
Definitely. Like I said, man, good stuff, man.
Man, appreciate you having me.
I know you've been on the road.
I ain't gonna hold you, but you know, I told you. I said, man, next time I come up here, cuz I'm gonna pull down on you, man. We're gonna do an episode.
I definitely appreciate it because this is gonna be practice for me for the YouTube.
Yeah, for sure.
And like I say, look, he pulled up with the camera, pulled up with everything ready. I'm like, hey, this man's about business now. So that's love, man. So real quick, throw out the pages again. I know you did it earlier.
Sure.
Do it again.
My podcast called We Outside for Real, For Real. There's a FR behind it. And my dog page is on IG, Kentucky 5 Bullies. That's 5 spelled FYE, not FIRE. And what else? My photography page, man, Reliving Through Lenses. You know what I'm saying? Y'all follow me on that because that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to relive through my camera. You feel me? Change my life, get my shit together. You know?
That's super dope. That's super dope. So like I said, y'all know the hashtag, support the homies. My IG is I Respectfully Disagree Podcast. Podcast is on all streaming services. Follow, subscribe on YouTube. And
yeah, y'all make sure y'all follow.
Wish y'all nothing but the best with the dogs, the photography.
Man, appreciate
everything.
Appreciate
man.
I'm hoping
everything.
Hoping she take, man. I need these puppies.
It's gonna work, man. It's gonna work.
For sure, Phil. Thanks for having me.
No problem, dog. We out.
Ass toasted.